On the starting blocks, we have Joshua Rouse in lane 1, Ryan Stosek in lane 2, Kalen Robinson in 3, Mitch Garapy in 4, and Alexander McCallum in 5. My belief is that Mitch is going for another record on this one.
Well, he did state that in the interview a little earlier. He said he really would like to go for it, and he's going to see how he feels when he's out there. Now, this is a young 10-year-old. I'm going to see how I feel when I'm out there.
I think he's bluffing, because right now he's keeping almost, he was keeping up with Kalen Robinson, who's quite a bit older, but he's not easing off the pace at all. He's going stroke for stroke with him. Kalen, you know, should easily be able to outdo him, but I know Mitch is, unfortunately for Kalen, Mitch is going to use him as a marker.
And they make the turn, and Mitch is not that far off the pace. I would say, about 2 seconds or so at the most.
Yeah, once he gets the 100 done, he knows he's halfway home, and then he can really start lengthening out his stroke and really making it work. But in addition to that, also fatigue sets in at that point.
Yep. And we've got also a race back here for third place.
Yeah, third looks even right now. It's they're looking around at each other and they're saying, "Oh, who's ahead of me?" They're not easing off in third place, that's for sure. Kalen's doing quite well. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. He's got a great, relaxed stroke, and he touches out in the 101.32.13. So that's a great time. Let's see what Mitch touches out on. Yeah, I would probably say it's about 135, 137 is what Mitch touched out on. So he's got to hold it together.
Oh yeah. He's gonna have to really be strong in the second half of the race here.
And that's Mitch's strength, is finish. He really, you watch him now, he'll be relaxed, but when he can smell the barn, we call it, that's when he really turns it on.
Right now it's all Kalen Robinson of Dolphins. And Mitch is still holding his own right there. He has him in his sights.
Yeah, he's not easing up, that's for sure. He's working it hard. He knows what he's got to do. He knows what time. He might be able to look up at the clock in front of him, but I think a lot of times they don't really look at it, so he knows within himself what he's got to do. The coach is on deck shouting to him to pick it up, giving him all the encouragement that he can. And right now I see on the clock it's 2:54.
So Kalen's PB is 3:10.91. Kalen Robinson, he's heading for home.
He's probably going to be about a 3:12 possibly.
3:06 right now.
Maybe not, maybe a bit more.
3:10.
Mitch is turning it on. If you watch Mitch, he's turning it on now. Is what we call the turnover is a lot more right now. He's got 3:14 on the clock.
For Kalen Robinson. And here's Mitch. He's trying to go under 3:25.
Did he do it? 3:24.37.
Another record.
PB. Another PB and a record.
A record breaker in Mitchell
Garapy.
He's your public relations officer son?
Yeah, Louis? He is. Yeah, Louis. I just wish I had that determination like Mitch, because I'd be a far better athlete. But man, that's amazing. And down comes the rain.
Storm-like conditions, so you know that we are dedicated broadcasters out here. Tab Froud, Mike Sharp, and our cameraman, Lamone Woods. We go through storms to bring you the events as they happen. With the best of the best, sponsored by Best Shipping. We just had to be here to see this young, dynamic, up-and-coming swimmer in Mitchell Garapy set another PB and another Bermuda record.
As I said, you know, every time Mitch jumps in the pool, he's got something about him. He just goes for it. And, you know, to knock that amount of time off of that as a record, boy, whew, that is amazing.
Yeah, truly astonishing performance by Mitchell Garapy, 10-year-old swimmer from Shark Swim Club. Outstanding performance, and hopefully a little later in the meet we can get to speak to this talented up-and-coming swimmer.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's just he's just got it within themselves. But it's no different than any of the other kids. That they all try within themselves, and sometimes school work gets in the way of them training. So
Alexandra Miles was second, and just finishing there, Catherine Brannigan.
Yeah. The next event is the women's 50-meter butterfly. In lane 1, we have Tatiana Kalinoff, Shannon Hassel in lane 2, Erin Hayden in 3, Tate Crofts in 4, Christiana Waymeyer, the master, in lane 5, and Alyssa Painter in lane 6. There's 3 of them that don't have any times on this, so they're on the outside edge of the pool. Shannon Hassel, the fastest on this is Erin Hayden. There's a lot of screaming and shouting going on here, trying to get better times. Looks like Christiana's gonna win this one out, but she's going for a time, and her time was 35.82 for that as a master at, believe it or not, 42 years of age. Second was 42.61, and that was Erin Hayden. Yeah, Erin Hayden in 2.
That was a quick race.
that was very quick, yeah.
Christiane Waymeyer,
yeah,
a master. We have the 2 masters competitors here. Christiane, is it Waymeyer?
Yes, Waymeyer.
And also Colleen Nelson. You've been out there. We've called off your name quite a bit today. You've been doing quite a bit of events, trying to qualify for the World Championships down there in Sweden in August, I believe.
Yeah.
Take us through it. Give us an overview. How do you think you did overall here?
Oh, I mean, at first I need a little bit more practice. Doing the shorter distances a little bit more, and that's it for the moment.
Okay, so you got a little bit more work to do.
Oh yes, of course. Okay. But we've got a really nice trainer, so I'm looking forward to for more sessions together with him.
Who's your trainer?
It's Ben.
Ben's been, okay, all right. Colleen Nelson, you've been making waves out there.
This is the first time in a few years that there's been masters training in Bermuda, both here at Bassa and at the Sandy's 360 pool. There's masters training as well. And Ben has been encouraging us to enter the swim meets to give ourselves some practice in competition. And I've spent so much time here as a parent that it seems funny to be coming here and diving in the water myself. But it's all good practice, and our eventual goal is to swim well in the first week of August in Sweden. So we've got a long ways to go, and we've got lots of work to do, but we're having a good time, and Ben is making us work really hard.
Right. Good luck. So 2 new Bermuda records, you and Mitch, both setting Bermuda records. Now it's the second in the Best of the Best series this coming Saturday. Which events now?
I'm gonna do backstroke, I'm gonna do 100 breast, and I'm gonna do 100 free.
What do you think are your chances? I mean, how's training going? What do you think your chances of records or PBs in this one?
Well, I think I might get PBs, maybe not records. I might get, I'm not sure about the 100 free. I think I might be possible, but probably not for the or the backstroke, because those aren't really my favorite strokes. It's usually free and fly.
Right. Emma, who is your hero? Who's the person that you would like to be like when you get older?
Well, I really, I don't know, because my dad started me to start swimming, and then now I'm in a club and I broke records, and I want to go on and on. And my hero is my dad, because he made me start. And now I'm up here at the top. So I'm really happy for him.
And how long have you been swimming? You're in the 8 and under division.
But I've been swimming for a year and a half now. So I've moved up a lane, and I'm just really proud of me for swimming it all.